Hello. 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 Hello, hello. Good morning. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. How are you? How are you today? I hope that you're having a good day. A comfy day. It's Mochi Monday. It's Tuesday for me, but you know, it's okay. Today we're doing a hand cram. So I'm definitely not nervous. No, definitely not. I am so stoic and so cool. I'm so stoic and so cool. Head feels funny, but doing okay. I'm glad you're doing well. Make sure to drink some water. That's for a while. No! I'm happy to see you too. I did not sleep well last night, and I have quite the headache right now, but you know, it's okay. I'm strong. I'm gonna tank this. I'm gonna tank this. So I'm not sure how long I'll go for today. But either way, it's gonna be super comfy. So if you feel like you want to work alongside me or play a game while I'm working, or perhaps you've been wanting to get something done, or you just want to listen and hang out, then that's okay too. So it's up to you. You can forge your own path today. I will say I actually rearranged my entire PC settings. Like I made a whole new profile. So all of my everything is like reset. I had to rebuild all my microphone settings and all that, so I don't know if I sound different or louder. I have no idea. I've got no clue. So if I sound different, then that is why. Stuck for 9 hours and then tired, not a good day. No! Well, it's okay. We're gonna have a really chill time today. Okay? Mochi believes that, as silly as it may sound, everything happens for a reason. And that perhaps something bad that happened might result in something good. Well, um, Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. So today we are doing a handcam stream, yes. We are doing a handcam stream today, yes indeed. I've done handcams before, but I've only worn gloves, so I was gonna wear gloves today, but I cannot crochet with gloves on. I tried, but I cannot. I cannot. I'll actually show you. I'll actually show you. I got gloves prepared and everything. I got gloves prepared and everything. Nice nails. Oh, I don't know about that. So these are the gloves that I got. These are the gloves that I got. But I couldn't find any smaller size than this. And look, they still like overlap. So that's kind of the biggest issue with the gloves. I can't crochet with them because of this. When you see the hand positioning I need for the crochet, you'll understand what I mean. But yeah, it's like, you see? So yeah. Right, cool. So I've been knitting and sewing since I was but a small quokka. My grandmother, well, my grandmothers were very proficient, so I sort of learned through them how to knit and sew. And then I taught myself how to crochet a few years ago, but I haven't done it like every day. I especially haven't done it recently. So, we're gonna be putting that to the test today. Let me just... Okay. So, this is a crochet hook. This is a crochet hook. You can probably see why it's called a crochet hook. That's a crochet hook. And I have wool here as well. This is wool. So I used to knit a lot when I was very little. But I got pretty self-conscious of it pretty quick. I was bullied for it, for being interested in it, so I never really talked about it, and eventually I just stopped doing it altogether. Which is kind of why I've never really talked about it on stream. I think I've mentioned a long time ago that I can knit and sew, but you know, I've never really practiced it on stream or talked much about it. But you know, here I am today. So it might be sometimes that I come off camera because I need to look at it up close. Crocheting requires a bit of maths and numbers and counting as well, so I'm definitely going to lose my train of thought and drop a stitch or three. It's also really cold today, so I'm really cold. I'm trying to tank it, but I'm really cold. My hands are so cold. So this is the hand positioning for crocheting. This is the hand positioning you need. And you can imagine how this would be with gloves. You can imagine how this would be with gloves. It's so cold. I kind of want the gloves because it's so cold, but you know, it cannot be. Mubini! Hi, Mubini! Hi. Hi, Mubini. Hi. Hello. Please hold my hand, please. I don't have the recipe open anymore for this crochet. So I'm just gonna be blinding this and guessing. I'm gonna be guessing. Everyone hold my hands. It's so cold. It's really, really cold. I'm frozen. Alright, so I need to do a chain, which will be our foundation for the width of the scarf. So it's gonna be, I think it said like 13 across, but I might do a bit more, I'm not sure. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and I'm gonna do 3 more. 14, 15, 16. Okay, so that's our chain. So this is what the width of our scarf is gonna be. I don't know if you can really tell, but yeah, that's the width of our scarf. I'm so sorry if I missed chat messages. This requires a lot of focus for Mochu. I can swap places with you because it's very hot. I don't want the heat though. I want the cold. I want the cold. I want the cold. I don't like the hot. Never knew this involved maths like that. Yeah. What do you think when you're doing crochet? I'm capable of like holding a conversation while I'm crocheting, but mostly I'm trying to focus on my tension. So if you didn't know, with sewing, I mean knitting and crocheting, you need to hold this at the same tension if you want it to all be equal, you know? If you want it to all be the same tightness, you have to be pulling this with the same tension. So most of the time I'm focusing on holding this thread with the same amount of tension. Otherwise, some parts might be too tight, some might be too loose. I'm also thinking about which hole to put the crochet hook in. So, yeah, a few things that I think about. So I believe with this I have to go into the third stitch and double crochet. This is gonna look complicated, but it's not. It's gonna look complicated, but it isn't. Double crochet. And here you'll start to see something is starting to take shape. So I'm going to be double crocheting into every loop. I don't have the greatest eyesight either, so it's hard for me to see where I'm going into next. My hands are kind of clumsy, so I shake a lot. They're also really cold. They're also really cold. They're also super cold. I think it's hard at first, but once you understand how it works, you're like, oh, that's it. And if you want to learn how to crochet, or in the future you decide to come back to this VOD, because you're like, I want to learn how to crochet, then maybe this can help you. It is really simple. It's really simple. Can you see it's starting to like take shape? A little bit. Okay, last one. Last one. And then I do 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I turn it over like this. So that's the first row. Now you can kind of see here what I mean about tension. You see how it's kind of arched? Slightly? Very slightly arched. That's because my first chain that I did with tension. A certain kind of tension, but this first row, I did it looser without realizing. So now it's like this kind of arch shape. But you know, it's fine. It's okay, we don't have to worry about that. Don't worry about it. How long does it take until you have a fully knitted scarf? I think this... probably for me, probably a few hours. I don't think we're gonna make a whole one today. I don't think. But, you know, we'll see. I've made, like, beanies before with crochet, but I've never made a scarf. So this is my first time doing a scarf, actually. What does Much usually make? Do you give them away? Yeah, I've only made, beanies before with crocheting, and I gave it to my mom. The first beanie that I made. I gave it to my mummy. I gave it to my mama. Cause my mom likes to crochet and knit as well. I mean, it was her mom that taught me how to knit, so my mom does it too. I wanted to try making a crochet bouquet that was for my friend's graduation, but I guess I wasn't quite ready to make something like that. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a lot of work. All the individual flowers? That's a lot of work. So this is where I get confused. The recipe told me to skip one stitch at the start of every row, but when I've done that, it's like been like I'm dropping a stitch, so I don't know if I should do that. Don't know if I should do that. Honestly. But, you know... It's fine. I actually timed myself crocheting a row with gloves and without gloves. And with gloves, one row took me like 4.5 minutes. And without gloves, it took me like 1 minute. Or like 1 minute and 30 seconds. You know, I've always been really self-conscious of my hands. I always got made fun of for my hands. So I've grown quite self-conscious of them. Which is why I've only ever done hand cams with gloves on. And why I'm quite nervous today. So please be nice to me. Please be nice to me. I'll cry. I'll cry. I'll cry and cry. My friends used to make fun of my hands. Okay. There's another row. Laguda. Hi. I see about how you have nice hands. Hello. Hello. I'm pretty pale. I got made fun of for that. I got made fun of for having not like I got made fun of for having like stubby fingers, and I have short nail beds. That's why my fingers look stubby. Ah, I'm so defensive over this. I have short nail beds. I don't have long nail beds. If I had long nail beds, my fingers would look like longer. But I've got really short nail beds, so like my nail beds are so short here. If they were just a little bit longer, be so pretty. On me. On me. If you have short nail beds, then that's fine. But for me, I want long nail beds. I'm so jealous. I need to do 3. 3. Chain. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let me count. Let me see if I dropped a stitch. I'm really bad at counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Okay. I didn't drop a stitch. Ha ha ha. On all my practices, I dropped a stitch. Every row. So it was like 13, and then the next row 12, and the next row 11, 10, 9, and so it was just getting smaller and smaller. Smaller and smaller. My hands are so cold, oh my gosh. I need to complete a online workplace safety course for my job right now. But I will have this playing while I read. Okay, yes, that is what the stream is. The purpose of this stream is that. If you want to work along with me or not, feel free. If you just want some background noise, then feel free. Or even if you want to sleep or something. Today's just super cozy, comfy. Super cozy, comfy. I'll explain what I'm doing after this row. Because it probably looks like I'm just moving my hands and things are happening. But it's basically like braiding. It's like braiding in a way. Or weaving. Oh my gosh, I keep messing this one up. Keep messing this one up. I'm not good at keeping my nails long either. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not really good at keeping my nails super long. So that doesn't help my case with the short nail beds. Sorry, I keep going off camera. I'm sorry. are kind of a hassle. Short nails are safer and more practical. Yeah, I don't know, but I think for me, I don't know. I like to be girly and have pretty things and stuff like that. So I like to have long, like, cute nails. Not like really, really long, but definitely longer than this. Definitely longer than this. Does Mochi paint her nails sometimes? 3. I used to when I was little, but now I like to get like... If I do get my nails done, I like to get like acrylic nails. Like when you go to a nail shop and they put the long nails on. I like to do that. I don't really like the feeling of nail polish. Cause I'll just pick it off. I'll just scratch it off. I need something that's not gonna be able to come off easily. Okay, so I'm going to explain what I'm doing for this row, for this next row. It's looking good so far though. Mommy, if you're watching, is this okay? I hope this is okay, Mommy. My mom might be watching. I don't know if she is watching, but she might. She sometimes snoops. Those are the ones I was thinking of. Do you use acrylic nails often? I want to, but they're kind of expensive. They're kind of expensive, so I don't. I haven't gotten my nails done in a very long time. It's like a luxury. It's a luxury thing, you know? I do really like getting my nails done though. I have bought like cheap stick-ons, but I don't like the feeling of it. It all comes down to if I like the feeling of it or not. And if I don't like the feeling of it, then I won't do it. And I don't like the feeling of stick-on nails. I thought about putting on stick-on nails for the stream because I'm self-conscious of my nails, but I was like, no, that would be really hard to crochet with, and also I will not like the feeling. So I'll just crochet in my complete and utter vulnerable self. Ah! Oh, I just realized I was gonna show you what I'm doing, but then I forgot. Then I forgot. What do they feel like? Like acrylic nails? They're really hard. It depends on the material you get. You can get different kinds of like acrylic, or I didn't know all the names for it. But I get acrylic. It's really hard, like cured. Almost like plastic. Well, it's acrylic, isn't it? So, like your acrylic standee. If you have an acrylic standee, that's like the material that nails, like fake nails, are made out of. They're really hard. Is it hard to learn to crochet? I don't think so. I think it's pretty simple. Honestly. I think it's pretty easy peasy. pretty simple once you know what you're doing. It's like a bit like confusing at first, but after like the first hurdle, you sort of know how to do it. Do you get the stabby or rounded ones? I get like... I don't like too long, and I don't like square nails, so I get like almond shape, so like angled, but not long at all. I'd say like this much longer than my nail. You can't really tell, but okay. So at the end of every row, I do 3 chains. So you basically, I have my crochet hook in this loop at all times. And you hook the crochet hook under the thread, like this, and you pull it through the loop. And so now I have a new loop on the hook. So I need to do 3 of those. 2, 3 at the end of every row, and then I turn it around. And then for these rows, I have to do a double crochet, which is, it looks really complicated. This is gonna be complicated. So I have to put it into the first loop there. So this is another reason why I can't use gloves. I need to feel every hole. So you might not notice it as I'm going along, but as I'm going along, I'm feeling every hole that I need to put the crochet hook in. So a double crochet. Double loop, I don't know the exact term, but I think it's a double crochet. You hook your crochet hook under this, and with it hooked under, you put it through the first hole. So now you have 2 loops on the crochet hook here, 2 loops. So push it through, and then you hook again. You pull that through. So now you have 3 loops. And then you hook under again. Now you have 2 loops. And then you hook under again. And now you have 1 loop. And then that's literally all I'm doing. I have to just do that over and over and over again. You can see it's a bit misshapen here, but you know, it's fine. This is gonna be a perfectly imperfect scarf. How do the cheap ones feel? It's not really the way they actually feel. It's more like the way that they attach to your fingers. They come off really easily, and if something is easy to come off, I'm picking it off. They literally just stick to your nails with like a basic glue or a sticky pad or something, and I will pick it off. So that's what I don't like about it, is like you can feel, it feels like they're able to just come off so easily. I don't like that. So yeah, I'm just repeating those steps over and over. So under, through the hole, pull it through once, pull it through 2 of them at once, pull it through the last 2 at once. And I'm just repeating that the whole way along. The entire way along. I feel like I'm honestly a bit more proficient in crocheting than I am knitting. Knitting for me is so easy to mess up. It's so easy for me to mess up. So I feel like I'm a lot better at crochet. I've never really knitted anything that I'm really happy with before. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 13 is the magic number. Today. 1, 2, 3. Flip it over. Is the music quiet? Should I turn it up? Is it like background music noise? It's fine? Okay. It's fine? Right. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm having a short break. A brief little pause while I give my eyes and my hands a break. So we can chat for a little bit while you have my full undivided attention. Feels like your hands will get tired. Yeah, they do. They do get tired. Honestly, they do get pretty tired. So this is 4 rows. This is 4 rows. Look how much wool I've got. The recipe said that I'll use up all this wool for this. This is a lot of wool. A lot. But it's really soft. It's really soft. How do you think your next Minecraft stream will go? You plan on finding out how to make potions? I didn't even know you could make potions. I thought you'd just find them. I'm not sure what the next Minecraft will be like. I want to find a house, or I mean build a house. Or rather renovate the house. And that's my main goal in the stream. But I'm really bad at designing. Like home design in Minecraft. I'm really quite bad at it. So we'll see how it goes. I mostly just build something that I can live in. And that's it. I don't really focus on how it looks. But yeah, my goal is to get a good house, and I'm sure I'll get distracted and do other things, but Steal a villager house? I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do such a thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Mochi would never do that. I'm definitely gonna keep the house that I'm in currently, and I'm probably just gonna renovate it. I mean, it already got exploded by a creeper, so... yeah. I think that I should probably just renovate it. It's in a good area, so... you're thinking about how I learned how to knit and stuff. I do find it funny that I can't really tie shoelaces, but I can do this. That's quite funny. Quite curious, however that works. I can tie shoelaces, but it takes me a lot, and I struggle to work it out. Struggle to work out the what's it called? The bows. Village decor. Thank you. I studied the ways of villages to build my first house. Yes. How'd you get into crochet? Well, I've been sewing and knitting forever, and I was like, maybe I should learn how to crochet, and that's it. That's how I got into crochet. I'm still kind of a noob at it, but you know, I like it. I like it. I can tie shoelaces, but in a weird way. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm kind of the same. Like, I can try and show you. I can try and show you. Oh, this is a bracelet I was making that I forgot to finish. So where's the end? So the way I was taught to tie shoelaces, if you can even see these strings, I don't know. But the way that I was taught to tie shoelaces is you get the laces and you cross them over and you do like a normal, you know, like a normal kind of that. I do two though. I like to do two for extra security. And then I pull it. And then I make a loop with one side. And then I make a loop with the other side. And then I cross them over. And then I tie them together like a normal knot. And then I pull that tight. This is hard because this isn't a shoelace, but it's pretty much how it looks when I do it. And then I do a double knot. But it takes me a long time every time. I don't know how people do the zip, 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 zip. I don't know how people do that. I don't know. I don't know. And I've never been able to do that. I have tried and I have failed many times. I do know how to tie my shoes, but I'm really bad at it, and I will always try and buy shoes with no laces if I can, with Velcro or just slip on or a zip or something. Cause I get really like frustrated with tying my shoelaces. I make a knot normally, then do 2 loops, tie this together. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. That's how I was taught, and I've never been able to do it differently. Zip tie boots. Yeah, I've got some boots that have a zip on them. That I just like they're tied up, and then I just zip and unzip them when I use them. When you knot the 2 loops, you only let go of 1 loop. Huh? I don't know. I don't know. I've tried many times to tie my shoelaces in an effective way, but... I told this story before, but I was in a class in primary school once, and my teacher was like, "You tie your shoelaces so slowly." And I was like, "Oh, I'm literally a child." And I just learned how to do it. But to be fair, I still am just as slow at tying my shoelaces. So maybe she had a point. Maybe she had a point, actually. Maybe she had a point. I know what's up with a lot of primary school teachers. I was mean too. Yeah, so many primary school teachers were just mean. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my gosh, I haven't dropped a single stitch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We love to see it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I need to move my microphone a little bit. It's like right here. It's like right here. I mean, I need to move it a little bit. It's sort of getting in the way. That's a bit better. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I remember I would take my knitting on like school stuff, like school camps and stuff. And And I just get made fun of. I get called like an old lady and stuff. I'm not an old lady. One day I might be an old lady, but not an old lady. Never have been. Sorry, I keep coming off camera. Most of my teachers were okay, but my 4th grade teacher would only help girls on with days of like, boys are too dumb to understand. What? That's so evil. I think I've told this story before, but I once had a teacher tell me that I read too slow. And I still remember exactly how she sounded when she said it. The thing is, she was a nice teacher. She wasn't like one of the mean ones, really, but... But that stuck with me. I was reading with her, and she was like... yeah, but you just read so slow. And I was like, oh. Okay. Sorry, I guess. I still read very slowly. And I get, like, lost in the paragraph and I have to restart, or I start thinking about other things while I'm reading and then I have to reread the whole paragraph and then I get lost in the paragraph. English is my favorite subject, but it didn't come easy. Don't even get me started on maths. I struggled a lot in school. I really did. I struggled a lot in school. I remember not being able to answer a maths question when keep picking another student and with a full shout. Oh my gosh. That's so mean. I was once humming in class and I got told to leave the classroom and go for a walk. I was humming. And the teacher told me to go for a walk, so I did. History was my favorite. I think that history is very cool, but I never got to learn it in school. That was like special classes, like advanced classes that you had to do if you wanted to do history. So I didn't really get to learn it. They teach you like the foundations of like Australian history, stuff that's important to know. But they don't really teach, like, world history unless you're in... Unless you're in high school advanced classes. No Roman Empire? No, I didn't even know what that is. Like, I've heard of it, but I wouldn't be able to tell you, like, what happened or whatever. I wouldn't. Um... Tuning into watching videos in the Roman Empire? Oh. I'd need like a Subway Surfers or something playing in the background there. You know, I was thinking, this is embarrassing to admit, but I was thinking of putting on, like, just on my end, putting on a show that I've been watching recently. But I was like, no, then I'll be even more distracted and frazzled. So I'm simply focusing on this and listening to this music. Did you learn about the Great Emu War? Only from, like, people on the internet talking about it. You should do it next time, or I don't know. I don't know. I'd like go fully silent, and I'd just be watching while I'm doing this. So Chewies would just be staring at a very silent quokka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hooray! Should I do red sauce or white sauce? Red. Always red. Have a good night, Robert! Have a good rest. Rest well. Watch a Chill My Little Pony episode. I probably would if I wasn't streaming. I probably would. One of my crochet inspirations is actually a VTuber. I've been watching her crochet streams for a very long time. A silent watcher. And she is so fast with it. So fast. And she works with like really small thread and really small hooks. Like if you think that this needle or hook rather is small and this wool is thin, it can get so much smaller. When I went to the store the other day to get this stuff, I messed up. There was some crochet hooks that were so small that they actually have protective covers on them because they're so small and they could be like used as a sharp instrument. And imagine this shape, but way smaller. Imagine if that got stabbed. It's not coming out, basically. This one is plastic, but a lot of the ones that are metal. I really enjoyed your replay collab. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that I didn't stream my POV. I'm sorry. I would have liked to, but I wanted to give my full attention to the pretty ladies, you know. It was fun seeing the mochi moments. I really love Lethal Company. I mean, of course I was more than happy to play Reaper, but I really love Lethal Company. Lethal Company has been my favorite, like, friend swap game. It's kind of one of the OGs, right? I love Lethal Company so much. I want to play it more. Any cute girls ever want to play Lethal Company with me? Please, please play it with me. We don't even have to stream it. We can play off stream. I love Lethal Company so much. I just think the enemies are scarier. I love horror games. Haha, I love horror. Did you see that new friend game, I think, called Big Work? Yeah, I saw a lot of stuff about it, but I have not really looked into it at all. Looks fun though. I think it was made by an Australian company. Sorry, I'm just pulling extra wool out so I don't have to keep doing it. I think Mochi was very cool for suggesting the Lethal Company alternative for Mubini. Yeah, I felt really bad. Mubini, I don't know if you're still watching, but I felt really bad for Mubini because, you know, she'd set up this exciting collab and I dropped the wool. She'd set up this exciting collab and for some reason Reaper was being so evil and wasn't letting her audio work properly. So I felt really bad because, you know, she'd set up this collab and she'd reached out and she was really brave and reached out to girls and, you know, she had to face some rejection to get it set up. So I felt really bad that when it came to actually streaming it, it wasn't working properly and she wasn't being heard by anyone properly. So I did my best to make the situation a bit better, and I made the suggestion of another game instead of just suffering through her not being able to talk to us or having to end early because of the issues. So I thought I'd suggest another game. And I'm glad it worked out. Very glad that it worked out. Then she repaid me by leading me to my death. Thank you, Mubini. Love you, Mubini. But I'll remember it. Don't worry. I remember these things. I don't forget. I may forgive, but I definitely don't forget. Now say hey, gonna make you smile, smile, smile away. Just smile away, just smile away. I say hey, I never wanna cry, cry, cry all day. Just smile away, just smile away. Smiley face. We're getting somewhere. I'm so proud of this. There's no mistakes. Did you always notice, by the way, that I have a new transition animation? Did you notice it? I have a new transition animation. I actually got it back like last night. I was so happy. I got it back literally like yesterday. Wow, you were late. Wow, you weren't paying attention. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. To the basement with you. Get in there. To the gallows. To the gallows, now. I sentence you to the gallows. Yes, but you will remember this. Go spin the wheel and see where it lands. Stay for a dance. Okay, I'll show you the transition right now, cause I want to go be right back. So keep looking, okay? Don't look away. I'm about to show you it, okay? Are you ready? Okay. Hold on. All right. Keep an eye out. Right now. Did you like it? I got it back literally last night. I was so glad. I've been waiting like 2 months for it. I requested that a month before my debut, hoping I would get it before debut, but I didn't. It's fine though, it's fine. It's fine. Can I blink out? Can I blink out? Yes. Blink, blink. Blink all you should wish. You wouldn't eat a chewy, right? Yeah, and you wouldn't pirate a movie, would you? Is that how it goes? You wouldn't steal a movie. You wouldn't download a car. Download more dedicated WoW. Need to download some more dedicated WoW. So I don't know if this scarf will be something that I work on off stream, or if I'll do more hand cams of this specific project, but we'll see. See how I feel. I don't know. I didn't know that this pattern would cause this kind of wavy shape, though. I like it. That's something that I like about crocheting and knitting, is you don't know what it's gonna look like until it's in front of you, you know? But my goal of this stream has been to be comfy and cozy, so I hope that I have succeeded in that part. I want this stream to be a stream that maybe Chewies can relax too. Or future Chewies can relax too or something. I feel like that's what most hand cams would be like, is just relaxing stuff. I don't know if all hand cams will be gloveless. I mean, I'm only glove free because I can't crochet with gloves on. That's the only reason. So I think other hand cams I'd probably have gloves on. It made my pretty bad day a bit better. I'm so glad. That makes me so happy. I'm sorry that you're having a bad day. But I'm glad that I can be part of hopefully making it a bit better. Hopefully having a good end to it. Even the background your crochet got is pleasant. Really, you like it? I spent so long picking out the right pattern. It's really soft. It's so soft. It's taking me a lot to not, like, stroke it, because it's so soft. I went to the, like, fabric store the other day. And that's when I got all this stuff. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, I think. Is that 3? Yeah, that looks right. Okay. I spent a long time choosing the perfect background, and one I was debating on was like a white one with pink clouds. But I think that this is the best one. This is the best one. I'm glad that I chose this one. Am I still at 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13! Oh my gosh. I haven't dropped a single stitch. Too easy, proud of me? I dropped so many stitches in my practices the last few days. Well, I need to pull it all out again. It's all... I've used it all up. Used it all up. Okay. So this is where I was at before I restarted. So the last few days I've been practicing. And I and I did a whole length, and I undid it all so that I could do it again on stream, and I'm now at the point that I was at. Hooray! Hurrah! Huzzah! Ah! My pasta was so good I forgot to take a picture. No! Well, I'm glad it was good. I'm glad it was yummy. Oh, what am I doing? I'm such a baka. What am I doing? There we go. Please go through. Thank you. Thank you. If member chewies didn't know, I'm doing a movie watch along this weekend. So if you are a member and you would like to watch along, then you're more than welcome to. You're cordially invited to the movie watch along. So make sure you're in the Discord and you can watch my screen share unless you have your own copy and you want to sync it up with me. You can join the Discord through my website in the description of this stream or every stream. Or you can join it. I've got the Discord link in the waiting room for that stream as well, so you're more than welcome to join it. Hello, Light. How's it going? It's going good. How are you? I hope you're going well, too. Thanks for sharing it on the Discord. Of course. Of course. I just do like one of those stages. I don't do like a VC. Just a stage so that everyone can watch my screen and not worry about people talking or something. But I also have a timer on my screen, so future chewies, or if chewies prefer to sync it up rather than watch my screen, then they can just do that. That's what I did for Pirates of the Caribbean and Halsbury Castle. I'm actually curious if any chewies have watched those movies after the fact. Like after I streamed it. If they watched along with me with the VOD, I doubt it, but I have wondered. I have wondered. It was fun to watch along live, right? I always know that for stuff like that, or in general, it's a lot more fun to watch live. I can't remember what time did I set that for. I think I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean at 7 AM for me. I got up super early to watch that with chewies. At a time that worked for chewies. House Movie Castle was my first stream of watch along. It was fun. Yeah, it was so much fun. I'm glad that I was your first watch along experience. We'll also probably be there for Sheep Detectives. Yay! Yay! It's okay if you can't make it, of course. It's completely fine. If you have prior arrangements. I need to do a grocery shop. Ugh. I don't like doing it. I don't like choosing. I don't like choosing and deciding. Ugh. But I must. I must. I must. I must. Ugh, my fingers are getting a bit tired. Like my middle finger on my left hand is locking up a little bit. But my hands aren't really cold anymore, at least. It's so satisfying when you can like fold it up like that. Did you see yourself too hard? I won't, I promise. Thank you. I promise. I pinky promise. I won't. What am I doing? Doom, 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 doom. Some hand stretches might be in order. They might. They might. Who needs hand stretches? Why do hand stretches when you could just not? Can you imagine the scarf around a Chewie's neck? That'd be so cute. Where am I up to? I don't know. Retry. I was originally gonna do like a, I don't know, like a Chewy-esque color or a Mochi-esque color. But then I was spending too long looking at all the colors and I couldn't find the exact like kind of shade that I would have liked, so I ended up just going with grey. I just decided to go with grey in the end. Why are you spamming hearts? Why? Why are you spamming all the hearts? Why? What happened? What happened? What? Why? Hi. I caught it. Oh gosh, I caught it. No, stop. 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 No more being nice to Mochi. Or else. Or else. Or else. Or else. It's grey, it's grey. It's not green. It's grey. It's very grey. This is grey. This is also grey. Thank you for doing the heart. Can you do it again at the end of this? So greedy. Greedy. Maybe. I will ponder on this. I shall ponder. Ah. I think it has a green cast because of the pink background, really? Can you see it better now? It's grey. That's grey, right? That's grey. I'll cry myself to sleep tonight. No! It's okay. Don't cry yourself to sleep. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. Da 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 da. I kept my promise. Looks more grey than green the more I look at it. Yeah, I was about to say it's like the white and gold dress. Okay, wait. Did Chewie see it blue and black or white and gold? The dress. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google the dress. And it should show up with a blue and black or a white and gold dress. What did Chewie see? Blue, white and gold. Both colors keep sloppy. Blue and black. White and gold, blue and black, white and gold. It's very divided. I see white and gold. I see white and gold. I've never been able to see anything other than white and gold. bothered. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not. I'm not wrong. I've only ever seen white and gold. That's all I've ever seen. All I've ever known is how to hold my own. But now I wanna hold you. Yeah, it's confirmed blue and black, but I still stand by that it is white and gold. Please get in. Please go in. Please. Thank you. Thank you, Crochet. Yes, deny reality. I think that it's how you perceive the image. How your brain perceives the direction of the lighting. I think that's like the science behind why people see it differently. But I've never been able to see blue and black. I've tried. And also, I've color dropped. And the color drop still looks white and gold to me. So, I don't understand it. I cannot quite comprehend it. My quokka brain cannot really comprehend it. I cannot really comprehend it. It's still white and gold, yes. It's still very white and gold. Very, very much. Okay, I'm gonna put the wool over here now. So that I can just pull directly from it. It's been on the floor this whole time. When I dropped it, it stayed there. But I've just got it back now. You are a knitting expert! Thank you. Thank you. I'm far from that, but thank you very much. That's very kind of you. It means a lot. Thank you! keep going off camera. I'm sorry. I'm so evil. What am I doing? I look away for 1 second and I lose what I'm doing. Such is life. Such is life. You're gonna win the knitting championship. Really? You think so? You think so? Thank you. Stop being nice to me though. Stop it. Stop it at once. Stop it at once. Okay. Johnny made it home, most of him at least. Had 3 operations, but the pain has not decreased. Nick learned to survive, means you never trust. Once you've seen the worst in man, then how do you adjust? Davy cracks a joke, claims to be alright. Drinks a fifth of vodka in his kitchen every night. And I stand here, helpless, my arms extending, knowing full well, darling, your war's not ended. Welcome home, my boys. Welcome home, my sons. Welcome home, my husband. Welcome home, my love. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Back the life he had, faced with raising kids that did not recognize their dad. Jimmy made it back to town 4 months ago. Lives to tell of things no one could bear to know. Now a lot goes undiscussed. Focuses on fighting what he finds unjust. Welcome home, my boys. Welcome home, my sons. Welcome home, my husband. Welcome home, my love. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Hello, Saki. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Knitting karaoke stream. Knitting karaoke acapella stream. All 3 of those. Knit an entire house? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of knitting. That would be cool though. P-A-S-U, P-A-S-U. Ah. Knitting, Zatsu, karaoke, acapella, Zatsu, relaxing ASMR stream. All of the above. Yes. Hello, Wireless Wolf. You are late. You're late. How dare you? How very dare you? You know, I have thought. I saw a chat message earlier. I forgot to respond to it though. It was like, how much is this gonna auction for? I don't think I'd ever auction it or sell it or anything, but I'd you know, if I ever did like a charity event or something, I'd definitely have like a handmade thing like this as a reward. I don't think I'd have it as like a purchase. Like, buy this. Give me your money. I'd have it as like a charity kind of goal. Like the top donator gets a handmade scarf or something like that. By Mochu. Where did the name Chewies come from? Well, my name is Mochu, so I took the chew from Mochu, and I thought, well, chewy is cute, like chewy, like a chewing gum, that's cute. So I combined them, and I decided to make it chewies. I wanted it to be a part of my name as well, you know? Honestly, I don't even know how much something like this should be valued at. I don't know. $10? I don't know. $5K? No way. That's a lot. $1 trillion. $1 million. 7,000? I've always wanted to do a charity stream, like event, but I have no idea where even to start with something like that. I've got no idea. Oh, sorry, I keep bringing it off camera. I'm sorry. I'm so evil. Yeah, I've always wanted to do a charity event, but I don't know what kind of event I'd like to do, like what kind of goals I could have, what kind of activities I could have. I feel like I'd want to invite a lot of guests, but I don't really know a lot of people at this point. Auction has already started. No, what? 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 When did that happen? No. There's no auction. There's no auction. Something to consider for future, yeah. I say that I'd like to host an event, and not even like, it doesn't have to be like a charity event, just any kind of event I'd like to host, but I get kind of socially anxious. I have a fear of rejection. Crippling fear of rejection. So I don't know if I'd do anything like that for a while. Can I vid my chewy kidney? Well, chewies don't have organs, so I don't know where you got your kidney from. Got something to tell the class? Where you might have gotten your kidney from? Ah. Karaoke relay musical theme? That would be so fun. That would be so much fun. I'd love to do something like that. I'd like to do anything like that. Even if I don't organize it, just being a part of something like that sounds like so much fun. Sounds like so much fun. Chewies are just... You know, you don't need to question it. You don't need to question what is inside Chewies. Don't worry about it. Why are you thinking about it? Doesn't matter. Everything's okay. Stuffing. I think I imagine it like... You know those squishy toys? Like those squishy fidget toys? That's sort of what I imagine. Or like mochi kind of texture? Like that. I've been thinking more about what games I should play for Halloween this year. I think I definitely want to do Outlast. I just dropped. Okay. I think I definitely want to do Outlast. I don't know if I'll do like one, like Outlast 1, Outlast Whistleblower, and Outlast 2. That might be a bit too much Outlast. But I don't think I ever streamed Outlast 2. I streamed Outlast 1 when I first started streaming. But I don't think I ever streamed Outlast 2, so I might just do Outlast 2. I streamed Outlast 1 and Outlast Whistleblower in 2023. So, I don't know. I don't want to outlast the channel, you know. I feel like it would just be Outlast. And Outlast is a very intense horror game. Very intense. I love Outlast though. I love Outlast so much. I love it. We are outgunned, outlast, hit him quick and out fast. Raise a glass. Stressful video game with relaxing stream. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm in a food coma, I'm gonna pass out. Okay, Ruin, have a good night. Rest well. I'm glad you enjoyed your food. Rest well, okay? Oh yeah, backrooms kind of game. Yes. I could. Oh, I just dropped all of those. Dang it. See, this is what happens when the loop comes off the hook. I have to restart this row. Yeah, I really want to play Outlast. A backrooms game. Maybe I could find a backrooms, like Minecraft mod or something. I've had a brief look for them, but I don't really know what I'm looking for, so... I don't want to do something bad. Like, find something that's not actually that... You know... backroomsy or scary. Oh my gosh, I keep dropping them. Silly Mochi. Silly Mochi. Mochi is so silly. It's like the third one I've dropped this row. Stanley Parable. I never played that before. That's a good suggestion. I will remember that. Thank you. I will remember that. I was in a Minecraft backrooms thing before, but I think someone made the whole thing from scratch. Oh my gosh. Minecraft mods and like SMPs seem like so much effort to set up. It's insane. Slay the Princess. No, I never played it. Lida? I never heard of that. I'm gonna check all this after stream. I'll check the VOD and look all this up after. Lida? You can't see anything with your own eyes, but you can use Lida to view the shapes around you? Like echolocation? Like that? No, I've never played Slay the Princess. I don't really know anything about it. I think I've heard the name before, but I don't really know anything about it. Lida. Let me look it up. Oh. It's like infrared almost. There's games like that? I've never heard of that. Waymos? What's a Waymo? Iron Lung. I never played Iron Lung. I've wanted to though. I've been tempted to, but I never played it. I have a lot of horror games. Oh, one game that I actually wanted to play this Halloween is Alan Wake. I started Alan Wake briefly last year. Like, I played like an hour, and then I just didn't continue it. And I thought that could be a fun, scary game to play. A self-driving car? What? I've never heard of that. Those exist? I thought that was like future stuff. Are we in the future? Oh, no. Not like this. Yeah, Alan Wake Okay, Alan Wake, of what I played of Alan Wake, seems like the exact kind of game that would really scare Mochu. It's literally, oh, you have a fear of the dark? Well, good luck. That's what Alan Wake is. It's like the point of Alan Wake is you need to have light. And if you're in the dark, then bad stuff will happen. And I found it really scary of what I played of Alan Wake. Still Wakes the Deep is good if you're looking for an Outlast horror game. Okay, I'll look into it after stream. Another one that I'm a bit hesitant on because I don't think I'd be able to finish it. I think I'd be so scared I wouldn't be able to finish it is Amnesia. I've never played Amnesia before. It would be completely blind, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd finish it. It's a very dark game. And the sanity really stresses me out. So many choices. A lot of choices. Have you played Alien Isolation? Yes. I streamed that last year. I didn't finish it. I got to like the last 20 minutes of the game and then I was like, I'm done. And then I never picked it up again. Alan Wake, I love it for the story. Yeah. I don't know anything about Alan Wake. A stranger invites in a car, going somewhere, going far. How it must feel to go racing wherever you please, flying as free as a bird with its tail in the breeze. Even the fish in the sea must be longing to fly, catching a glimpse of the stranger in white racing by. Oh gods, are you there? Don't you remember your little Timoon from the tree? Oh gods, hear my prayer. I'm here on the ground with my feet in the sand and my fate in the air, waiting for life to begin. Mama's contented and Tauntaun accepts what he gets. Happy for tea in their cups and no holes in their nets. I would love a new cover. I want to do a new cover so bad. If I knew how to draw and mix, then I would be releasing covers a lot more frequently. But alas, I do not know how to do either. So I have to commission that kind of stuff, which is kind of very expensive. So for now, no cover, but I would really like to. I have thought about what kind of covers I could do, but I haven't really made plans for any. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn. And we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say, before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me, like a handprint on my heart. And now, whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things you blame me for. And none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. If Hamilton makes another production, she gets sponsored for a couple. Hamilton sponsor is crazy. That's absolutely mental. That is absolutely mental. They don't even need to sponsor me, I do it anyway. I do it anyway. This stream brought to you by Alexander Hamilton himself. Not even the musical, just the Alexander Hamilton. The $10 founding father without a father. A friend convinced me to watch 3 10-hour-long looped videos of Love Live. Like the episodes? Or like the music? Or... I love Love Live. I love Love Live so much. I love it. I really love Love Live. Looped moments from it? Huh? Looped moments? Like Nico Nico Ni for 10 hours straight? Like that kind? Ayaya, ayaya. Kyoko Shinobu ni ayaya, ayaya. Ayaya, 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 ayaya. Why are you watching those? Willingly. Blink twice if you need help. Or is this like a Clockwork Orange situation? There was one from Mirai Nikki that I remember watching. It's like Yuki, 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 Yuki. Like over and over 10 hours straight, this remix of Yuno's voice from Future Diary. Ah! I'm gonna do a couple more rows and then I think I'm gonna be done for today. I probably will work on this off stream, honestly, but my finger is hurting a bit. It's this finger that's hurting because I'm tensing it so much. I'm putting a lot of tenseness into that finger. So, I'm probably going to continue this off stream. I hope you found this section of the stream comfy today. I'm not gonna end right now, but do a few more rows. Ow. That was the comfiest stream, really? Really? You think so? Really, really? Really, really, really? Really, really, really? The stream's been great so far. Enjoy calm little sessions like these the most out of everything. That makes me so happy. I'm glad. Yeah, I try to have a balance of like chill streams like this. It's sort of the vibe I want to go for. I know I can be quite chaotic and loud at times when I'm playing certain games, but I think some of my favorite streams are these chill zatsus. You know? Some of my favorites. Or like comfy games, like it's in my unlisted playlist if you ever want a calm, comfy game stream to watch. But my what was it called? That Christmas game that I played? Light Up the Town. That was a really comfy stream. I love that stream. So if you go look at my playlists, you'll see that stream there. If you're feeling Christmassy and festive, then that's a good stream. That was a really calm stream. I had like winter Animal Crossing music playing, and it was just a really cute game. I'm probably gonna have a nap after this. I've still got quite a headache. I have this whole time, but it's fine. It's fine. I feel like for me, headaches and like my vertigo issue that I mentioned the other day, it often comes from like lack of sleep. I think today my headache is from that, and I didn't drink much water yesterday. Teehee. Teehee. I didn't drink much water yesterday. So I think that that's like the main cause. The main culprit, if you will. So I'm gonna drink some water, take some painkiller, and probably have a nap. Am I streaming tomorrow? I don't think... Wait, am I? I don't know. I actually don't know. Actually, I think I am. Am I? I don't know. If I am streaming tomorrow, I might not be able to have a super long nap, because then I won't be able to sleep tonight, and then I'll be tired for tomorrow. Reanimal for tomorrow. Okay. So I will... I'll definitely have a little snooze. Tomorrow, Reanimal. Okay, I'm so excited for Reanimal. It's made by the people who made Little Nightmares. I think it's like designed to be a two-player game. But I'm gonna be playing it by myself. I don't need anyone else. Haha. I think it'll be like a CPU playing with me. But you know, I mean, that's kind of what Little Nightmares 2 is like. So I think that'll be fine. I love Little Nightmares so much. The wall is slowly becoming hollow. it's slowly becoming hollow. I'm pulling from the inside out, so it's like slowly becoming super hollow. Slowly. Yes, I'm a gamer. I only need myself. I'm such a gamer. I think Reanimal will be the first scary game that I'm playing on stream since debut. I think. It's almost been a month since I debuted. Can you believe that? Isn't that crazy? But my 3-year anniversary is coming up this month too, to which I have yet nothing planned. I have nothing planned. I don't know what I'll do for my 3-year anniversary. I don't know. Not counting Minecraft. The resting Chewy on your model is how I feel in my game next to a fire in a snowstorm while my fish cooks. That sounds so cozy. That sounds so cozy. Time spent with Mochu is good enough. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do. I just like to spend time with Chewies, really. That's mostly it. Okay, this is gonna be my last row. Make it a good one. Extra good one. No mistakes. The bestest row. The bestest of them all. The most amazing row that you'll ever see in your life. Ever. I barely move when I focus. I keep so still. Does my model have motion blur on? I feel like it looks like I'm motion blurred. I don't know if I am though. The last one. Ah. There we go. for today. Done. Now let's see how long it actually is. Pretty long. Pretty long indeed. Ah, my hands hurt so bad. Owie, owie, owie. Well, that's all the crocheting I'm gonna do today, Chewies. That's all I'm gonna do today. I hope that you enjoyed. And I hope that you had fun. I'm not sure when I'll do another one of these, but I would like to do more. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, so yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Means a lot to have you here. And maybe maybe I can see you tomorrow for Reanimal. Yes. Reanimal. Thank you. Oh yeah. This? Like this? Like this? Okay. I'm gonna go now, Chewies. Thank you for being here. It really means a lot to have you here. Really does. Really does. Hopefully I can see you tomorrow. I hope. I had a lot of fun today. But yeah, I should probably raid. Who's live? Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. There's like no one live. Hold on. Hold that thought while I look for someone to raid. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, this. Hopefully, I can raid this person. Sometimes people don't allow raids, so let's see if I can raid this person. Yes, I can. Alright. I've never met this person before, but she's really cute, so let's raid her. Alright, Chewies. I'm going to go now. Thank you very much for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, 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 pat. I'll miss you too. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Alright, bye bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Bye. bye 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 bye.